So we have a lot more of that cropping going on. Not taking any shortcuts drawing this barber's hands twice. There's that frame. The frame in the frame. So we have the edge of the canvas, but the real painting is being done in the mirror here. And I like the arms of the barber chair here as a directional device, bringing us into the composition. And then dark here, holding us in the composition. Interesting, this red here and the green of the pillow are the only real saturated, the red of the hat too, I guess. So the red and the green are the saturated colors. This red pointing in at the figure, almost an arrow. Rockwell uses white to really good effect. Like in the previous one with the void, and here with the cape. I think in a couple of in the next one, or the Thanksgiving dinner one, does as well. I suppose that we are another customer sitting in the next chair over, and I think so. The fact that the hairdresser is cropped out the way she is, and the way, I guess this must be the mom. The way that the mom is also cropped, and he does this again in the Thanksgiving dinner one. Puts you, like, really is immersive, I think, because in real life, you see in your peripheral vision, whatever. Not everybody is neatly within your frame, and they tend to be. I guess if you're in a place and there's a lot of people, if you really paid attention to how the frame of your vision framed them, there'd be a lot of weird cropping. And I think that lends did verisimilitude, is that the word? Kind of feeling of truth. The scene. Child's hands look a little tense, like she's not sure how this. Yeah. There's this must be an early haircut, maybe first haircut, like at a salon or a barber shop. We have the directionality of the eyes going back and forth, right? She's looking at herself, and so the focal point, I think, is just this pinging back and forth. We have the mom looking down as well. So the directionality that the eyes give to that. Like I said, the pointing of the jacket, the pointing in of the arms of the chair. Interesting. So just noticing there's these two diagonals that are black. Then we have the diagonal of the comb that's black, and then again here. And then we have this black shape, creating another frame around her. Then we have the frame of the mirror of this chest of drawers or whatever, this little thing here. I think the hardest thing in the world to draw must be hands, and then the same hands in the mirror from other side. Oh yeah, so I didn't write it here, but I should have. All of these things are in the service of the narrative. So what I'm getting so far is, if it doesn't serve the narrative, it's not important. Not including it, except for his signature, of course. Although that might serve the narrative as well. The hand of the barber. Her hand. Oh man. All right. Stay with me now. I have a wild theory. The hand of the barber on the left side of the composition. Scissors. Her hand is scissors. Look at those fingers. There's no way that that's accidental. I guess with a lot of artists, it could be accidental. If it was me, it would be accidental. But I feel like not. Having done 2 hours now of studying Rockwell, I feel like I'm expert enough to say. Unconscious, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything he does is so well considered, and there is you know, history of artists using metaphor to construct their forms. Sometimes things are informed by many years of doing art so that they don't consciously think about it, but this may well be conscious. And maybe the wrong word is maybe a better word is intentional. Even if it's sort of subconscious. That finger is almost totally straight line. Subtlest little hint of the knuckles. It's interesting too how if you're doing a portrait of a barber or of a hairdresser, doing a portrait of their hands is I mean, that's it, right? If it's a portrait of them in their professional capacity, that's all you really need. They look deft. They're not covered in cuts, which is always a good sign. So save up your channel points, everybody. And you get to pick an artist. And we'll do some learning.